Hi, Aries. It's Lulu, and welcome to what popped out your indie read for the week. The woman holding the coin, new job, new investments, security, maybe even someone introducing you to someone who can help you with your investments. Somebody is very strategic on how mad they are about your direction. All right, so let's get into it. It was a Seven of Swords and deceit and the thinking man. What information do you have? Damn, contract. Justice. Ooh. What do you have here for Aries, please? All right. So here we are. Adjacent possibilities. That must be just like a lot of people have options in this series, basically. So we need to call this series options, okay? Attachment here. The door to value. A lot of people got that as well. Two people may have gotten attachment so far. The sun is under adjacent possibilities, attachment. Indecision is under attachment. And that's what's holding the most weight because it's the card in the middle of his spread. What's under door to value? Financial constraints. What's under the sun card? The world, Craig. What's under indecision? The temple path. What's under financial constraints? Fourth chakra, which is all about the heart. What do you want? Basically, like, what do you really, really want? That has to do with the betterment of you and those around you, as well as bringing that beautiful energy to all of us. What you do does affect us. All right. So before I clarify, let's get into it. So what's holding the most weight is indecision. What's crossing that in a number of ways. On the one hand, you may be indecisive about the decision that you need to make, and that's why they want you to go into that heart energy, which is crossing it. Really clearing out that heart chakra before making a decision so that you can already prevent yourself from being indecisive, really figuring out what it is that you want, right? If someone comes up to you today and asks you, what do you value most? What do you hold? What's significant to you when it comes to your heart's true desires? Do you have those answers, right? The other thing is that when you do go walk through this door of value, you may be indecisive about how you will move about in the world, how you will begin a new life cycle with that world card crossing the door to value, indecision, and the world card. So whatever this is that comes into your life is going to push you into a space where you will have to figure out a new way of doing things and observing things. And what does that mean to you on the other side of this, right? It's like hitting the lottery and trying to figure out, it's like hitting the lottery and trying to figure out, your best steps. Get a financial advisor, right? Then you have the door to value, financial constraints, and heart chakra. So when you walk through the door of value, of course, you may start thinking about um, what does the give and receive mean to you? What is it that you can do to help the less fortunate? Because you may go back in time and to a space that you had not wanted to be in, or go back to a space in time where you realize how you got to one space and then the next when it comes to finances. This may even be that you are pulling back in a way to journey backwards in order to bring forth what it is that you truly want and how do you operate with that. All right. Then you have attachment, indecision, and the temple path, which has a lot to do with, old patterns of behavior, old thought waves, programming, conditioning, something that needs to be brought to the light. It's like facing the truth in something that a way of being that you have been so attached to, maybe you even identified with, that has been holding you back a little bit. And you may be indecisive about your spirituality, the direction you should go with that temple path, or choosing to go into some type of monkhood, or maybe you're being initiated by, I don't know if monks initiate, but I think they do in a sense. Oh, damn. Y'all can hear that? Like an alarm is going off. That's the either there's a storm warning. I'm gonna have to go look at it, or something, or somebody missing. I think it's a storm warning. But what I'm getting here with this temple path is that once you make a decision, the light bulbs are going to go off. There's going to be so many things that are in sync with the direction that you've chosen to go. So let's start clarifying, because I done did a little 1-2 talking. What is this adjacent possibilities here for Aries? The Queen of Wands. You're attracting these options. All right. Everywhere that you go, there's a number of things that it's just like everywhere that you go, everything that you decide to do, you're really moving into a space where you have to make better decisions, right? Because what's being presented to you is going to be in a number of areas in your life, not just one area, right? What is this attachment? And you may even notice that the things that you held near and dear to you, or the things that you valued or you no longer value, that comes with maturity, right? On your path. What is this attachment card here for Aries? The star. You're healing old wounds, soul wounds. All right. Um, it could even be that, you do some type of spiritual bath to release yourself of, like, there may be an extraction that you have as well. But this may, have to do with an illness or some type of condition, physical condition, okay, that you are getting rid of, that, maybe you became attached to that condition and began to identify with that condition, and it's time for you to let that go. All right. What is this door to value, honey? Oh, it's a flood warning. Oh, it's over here on this phone. What is this door to value for Aries? The Page of Swords. Taking time out to really think things through. It may even be that, you start to write down what it is that you value. Who do you value? What do you value about yourself? This is learning something. Page of Swords is learning something, having knowledge about something, right? Valuable knowledge, right? It may even be that you have um, to present your resume in a different type of way because of what it is that you bring to the table. And it's like you have an increased value, wealth, information, a wealth of information that is valuable, probably priceless. And with this sun card, the truth is being illuminated. You are beginning to see where everything that you put your mind to becomes a thing, right? It comes into your reality. This may be, maybe you're painting something, maybe you are seeing that the canvas is clear and it's time for you to paint something new. All right, but this is a beautiful energy of confidence, courage, direction, a new beginning overall that kind of takes you for a loop. What is this sun card? Maybe a Leo. What is the sun card for Aries? The Chariot. The coast is clear. This is opening up to, like, facing your challenges and moving head first. These horses in this chariot card are facing each other. So it's like your dark and your light side have become, like, you cleared something out to the point with that attachment that you brought the dark to the light, and now you are able to process your own duality, your own polarities in a way that it drives you. But you have to figure out how to do this. What is this indecision? Your job may not be paying enough. Death. So something has to be put to an end, and that is under the attachment card. What does this transformation look like to you? I really feel like y'all are being initiated into higher levels of spirituality, connecting even more so, maybe even to the Alaya consciousness on other levels, because so many of you connect in so many different ways. So this is an up leveling of that, putting putting something to rest here that was a part of you, a rebirth. What is this indecision? Ooh. What is this indecision for Aries? Grieving, getting over grief. The Six of Pentacles. Doing what you're doing it right. Bringing balance to your home life, your practical life, your job. Claiming your independence as well. What is this financial constraints? Like I said, I don't think they're paying you enough. Three of Pentacles. You're doing the work of two people. What is this World card here for Aries? The Six of Wands. Being celebrated. A lot of people giving you accolades. Um, in this new cycle, a lot of people wishing you well. As you depart from the old you into the new you. It could be spiritual, or it could, well, ones are spiritual, but it could be actual people, right? Celebrating and cheering you on. Okay. What is this Six of Wands? Eight of Pentacles. Hustle mean hard work. So you may be moving into a space where you are doing more, focusing more on one thing aside from, a whole plethora, my favorite word, okay? A plethora of other things. Y'all got the first call for the day, okay, of the day. What is this temple path here for Aries? The star. You're a healer. You may even become a master healer at this time and really be able to help so many people. This is you being surrounded by a lot of love, a lot of healthy energy, right? After a time of, being around possibly people who fed what you were feeding, right? People who fed what you were feeding. What is this temple path? Strength. You're more powerful than you think. Okay? Learning how to control your energy, control your momentum, you're learning how to control something. Okay? And it may be something spiritual, but it's like you have your eye on the prize. All right? What is this heart chakra and indecision? That death card. You really have something that you will be releasing. And it may feel like grief to you in a sense because it no longer is a part of who you are. It's no longer something that you can identify with, because if you try to identify with it, it's just going to put you in a repetitive cycle. So it had to go. But you may have to go into a space where you see things with compassion. Maybe there is someone who passed that you are really, getting over, getting through that energy of grief, right? Everyone has their own process. Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Maybe it's someone who you really thought loved you and you found out something. Maybe a Scorpio. But it's like you just accept things for what they are, and it no longer is a part of you. You may have, something about misery loves company. So there's some type of realization that you came to about this. What else do you have here for Aries? The sun again, double suns, two suns. Okay, maybe some of you have two suns, but double sun. You're seeing how, maybe, right? You're seeing how just being in this warmth, this energy of power, this energy of all encompassing braveness, even more so than your usual Aries, okay? But it's like sunny side up only until the next phase. Sunny side up only. Eight of Pentacles and the World card. You are focused on this new beginning, this new life cycle. You are focused and determined. You're building something, creating something that is going to be long lasting. What do you have here for Aries? Scrubbing bubbles. Eight of Wands. A window of opportunity opens and you ride at Nine of Cups. This is something that you couldn't have dreamt of because of what it is that you went through. Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups, 59.95. Okay. Something that had it been in your teenage years, your childhood, you would have never thought that you would have been where you are now. And it's like it had to happen. Okay. And the way that it happened makes for a good story. Something was decrepit. All right. You may have had issues with flies here in the recent past, bugs. Okay. A bug's life. What information do you have here for Aries? The Page of Pentacles, diligence, working. Ace of Cups, falling in love with your work again, falling in love with self-care, self-priority, what it is that you have built. Nine of Cups, figuring out what it is that you want. Four of Cups, because what you thought you wanted, you don't want anymore. Ugh, sorry, y'all. It is raining, so I'm assuming that's allergies or something. I don't know. I know some of y'all gonna be like, that spirit. Well, there it is. All right, so that's what it is. All right, what information do you have here for these beautiful Aries? I would just really like for them to stop making my nose itch because I'm turning into Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What is this that you have here for Aries? Keep moving forward. Five of Cups. Let that hurt be what it is, that despair, that disappointment, wishing that things could be differently. Things are exactly what they should be, basically. What was that thing I did in the cellar? It's not about things are what did I say? Things are exactly what they should be, not what they could be. Or something like that. What it should have been is what it could have been. What it could have been is exactly what it should have been. I think that was the thing I said. and broke down in the seller. Can't remember. It's been a couple of weeks. All right, give me one more card here for Aries. You may need to, take a spiritual bath, spiritual break, and relieve a lot of the stress. There's a golden album, so somebody may be going gold. Page of Wands, exciting information, news. Someone who is very shy is reaching out to you. Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. They want a commitment, but they don't know how to express it to you, or maybe you don't know how to express it to them. Okay, what is this Page of Wands? I said one more card though. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune is something that is destined to happen at the right time, on the right day, running the right play. This is a series of fortunate events. This is a change in positivity. You're going to feel more positive about your direction in your life at this time. It may even be that, this commitment that's coming through, this marriage, this connection, this schooling, this job, whatever it is meant to happen. Even if you feel as though this don't even line up, when you get there, you'll see how it lines up if you accept this change, challenge, or this newness in things in the upswing. Because I think that for a while, y'all gonna be all right. Things are going to be on the upswing for quite some time for you. So that is your to do for the week. I will see y'all next week.